Well, hi there. So I want to first talk about something that has been happening with some regularity. And that is that I've gotten quite a few requests for in-person sessions where the person tells me that they don't have any in-person experience. And this is fine. I actually really enjoy seeing novices. I think it's really quite fascinating to see how someone reacts to a fetish or an interest for the first time, considering I've done so many things over the last 10 years or more. And it's no longer new to me, but it's always new to a novice, so that's always exciting. But what's been different lately is that I'm getting requests for people who say that they watch lots of my videos and that they want a session that is like a video. And I need to clarify how these things are not the same. I know this may seem like I could basically duplicate the same kind of performance in a video as I can in a session, but I can't, and here's why. First, each and every session is different. Each and every session is unique. Each and every play, chemistry that I develop is different. I couldn't possibly take what I've come up with in a video and make it exactly the same as I'm doing with a person because they're always unique. The chemistry that I build with each person is unique. And that's where the session is built from. It's not built really from a fetish or an idea, it's as much built from the chemistry. This is one of the reasons that I'm really adamant about, getting to know you before I can do the session, is because every session is different. And just because you say I'm into foot worship or I'm into corporal or I'm into tease and denial doesn't necessarily mean that your version of that activity and my perception of it are the same. I need to understand how those things work in your head. Second, when I'm doing a video, I'm not interacting with a person unless it happens to be a video of me with a male or female submissive. And that's not usually what you guys are talking about. I'm interacting with the camera. And the camera and I have a chemistry that is completely and totally pretend. I have an acting background, and while I really enjoy all the fetishes that I demonstrate in my videos, I'm really acting for the camera. I'm imagining some person that doesn't really exist that I'm talking to. So the chemistry that I'm going to have with the camera is obviously very different than the chemistry I'm going to have with you. I operate under the, assumption of everything being perfect. Well, when I'm interacting with a real person, you have real problems, real issues, real worries, real fears, real fantasies. The camera doesn't have any of those things. The camera has a little blinking red light, and that's about it. Make sense? Okay, so I come up with all the ideas for my videos basically on my own. Every once in a while I'll take an idea or a suggestion from a fan or from a slave. But I'm not interacting with a person. Okay, so that's two. Third, because of so many of my videos are POV, guess what? There's only so much that you can do in a POV video. I can't spank a camera. I can't flagellate a camera. I can't play with a camera's balls. I can't, step on a camera. I can't tie the camera up. So all of these skills that I have developed over the last 10 years as a pro dom, and mind you, a lot of you who watch my videos don't know that I am an extraordinarily skilled pro dom, really good at what I do. I can't use all those skills in a video. So all the things that I do to get inside your head in a session aren't going to be demonstrated in the video. So if you think that the way I'm going to talk to the camera is the way I'm going to talk to you, it's not the same. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. And the last part is that the only kind of real fetishes that come across well in videos aren't necessarily the same kind of fetishes that come across in a session. Kind of like, we'll talk about tease and denial. When I'm teasing the camera, I am teasing the camera with my body. That's all I really have to tease with. obviously the angles that I'm choosing and the way that I'm lighting it and all that stuff are very specific to be able to demonstrate that fetish. When I'm doing it in person, I am not just teasing you with the visual part of it, I'm teasing the way that you respond to me. And that response is what I thrive off of. The camera's not responding to me. The camera says, I got a little red light, so hopefully my little red light is enjoying you, right? Not really, okay? I just have to make that shit up. So obviously there's only so much I can do. But if you want the idea of me like putting you in different positions and like standing over you and like wiggling my butt at you the way I might do in a video, just not the same thing. I'm trying to exploit the fetish, I should say. Exploit's a good word for it. I'm trying to portray the fetish in a one-dimensional way versus in person, it's a three-dimensional way. I'm getting to get inside your head. I'm getting to touch you. I'm getting to, be inside your space. A video isn't inside your space. It's on your screen. Very much the way I am now. And you may think to yourself, wow, I guess that kind of does make sense. So what does this all boil down to? And so what it boils down to is that if you want to come see me for a session, just be you. You may have an interest developed by something you watched in a video, but a video is a very poor representation of who I am in person. And you may think that I'm very, very attractive or, very charismatic or very provoking in my videos, but wait till you meet me in person. Just don't have the same kind of expectations. Come in with the understanding that the way we're going to play is between you and I. And it's not the kind of way that I would play in a video. It's something much, much better because it's real. And I have to admit, no matter how popular my videos get, it's the reality of getting to play with a real live flesh and blood person that makes it all worthwhile to me.